Betts, MVP of the American, and waiting for it is Taylor Colway. See Hayward, and that's
to get up on top of the pitch consistently.
After it, David Dahl, and he'll have plenty of room in front of the track to haul. Well, with 2 outs.
Didn't waste any time. It wasn't like, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to
reunited. And loves it. And he fires on to first for the 3rd out. No runs, a hit. And it's worked out quite well. Picks it up still with time, bounces it to first, but offline. Didn't drop for him. Betts plays it on a hop. And the Padres with 2 on and nobody out.
San Diego.
And Pepio's next off. Getting behind it over there is Stephen Duggar. He'll make the catch.
Not be the case, and a lot of people were upset about it.
Gavin Lux backing up. And he'll make the catch. And the
away here. Is this a changeup? It's low and away. That is a great job of hitting. When you're
it's a foot race, and he'll have himself a base hit. But Gavin, 2 strikes in Major League Baseball with a minute right. And coming in for the Padres is Brandon Dixon to make the catch. And the ball hit toward the middle and throw to first. Bickford's 2-1 off. That's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. Kim around first.
Is Miguel Vargas, and you see a great shot right there. So those. Kim got up.
Bickford now face soft one hopper on the infield towards short. Right there to get it is Luck. So
how the game is played means everything.
Kim's leadoff double.
They were trying to put him to be rather problematic.
Center field, lazy fly ball is caught by Hayward. And the payoff pitch is high ball 4. And how about this? 5 home runs. Second baseman Hassan Kim drops it. And they're going to get the 4th.
Smith as he gets ready.
To pitch from Kinnear. Machado, right by the cut of the grass, is able to grab it and fire on it.
Does he have a tendency to go with a stretch for a long time and made the hitter wait?
And a ground ball toward the middle. Diving attempt by Hassan Kim. It's off his glove. Around third is Mookie. He'll come in to score and tie the ball.
The crew had no idea I was going to come up with that.
They know what you're thinking. JD strikes out. He gloves it. Now he'll run and step on the big base at first. For umpire allowed the pitcher to pitch the ball. So the center coming over is Colway. And Taylor Colway and Walsh make the adjustment and call time and get out of there. That would
on the pitcher. It turned out it was on front shoulder and he pulled off the ball.
Plate. Campusano will get rid of the mask. And Diego. And Williams hammers this one to left field. It is way back, and Luke Williams has given the Dodgers the lead in the 4th inning with a solo home run. At third base out of the 3 games so far. It's the home run at the ballpark.
Maybe a little bit too hard, but the bare hand pickup in the one.
Jackson went an inning, gave up a hit, but struck out.
He was taking away some base hits.
Facing Landon Knack, fighting the sun in the high sky. He'll make
the games here. So being able to learn from everyone. And
payoff pitch. That's outside ball 4, and Mookie draws the walk.
He boxed the pop up, and this time he.
So Smith up, 1 out.
Nothing right now.
Field waiting is Brandon Dixon. He'll make a look at those before he went to bed. Tim Lopes, the second baseman, fighting the sun, makes the catch. Appearances for Oklahoma City. 44 is Mookie Betts. He calls off Vargas and makes the catch. Robertson on his frame. Appearances for Oklahoma City. 44 is Mookie Betts. He calls off Vargas and makes the catch. Robertson on his frame.
On an elevated mound. Fielded the other one by Manny Machado. Now watch the shovel pass. He can't get up in time. He throws it.
Ends up in the glove of Hayward.
In Arizona because the fields are somewhat close together. Chins are like.
Manny Hopper to short. Gavin Lux throwing low, but it's dug out by lefty. Gets to face a lefty and knocks a base hit into right center. Oh, good Abe. It's the Duggar. He walked him. Pitch was high, so the Dodgers. And he's got 2 deals. Ground third baseman Jansen Whitty, and they go around the horn.
Well, this is one of those areas that you just hold your concerning at all. Tag, duck out of the way. The ankle twist, and that put
2-0, and the Dodgers now lead it 3-1. Played one season at the Detroit Lions in 2014. The Dodgers. Is there now, and he'll settle in, throw it across.
And it'll also always be very important in this game of baseball. They're all in this speed.
Jahmai Jones at second base, underhand toss to
those officials from Major League Baseball. A bag to hitting out a turn or an appeal play that has to be made.
But she ended up hitting 217. Hits it down on the ground. The shortstop Tim Lopes gloves and throws to combat.
You don't get leverage if it's way out in front of you. But
in the Grand Canyon have been really getting doused with snow. Sullivan walks. So one on. Dixon 0 for 1. Drove in a run with a sacrifice fly. And Betancourt deal.
That was a frustrating spot for an outfielder coming over very low.
Catch. Rounding third. And 1-2. And grabbing it. Back pitch. Goes to the backstop. And here comes the tying run.
Just did not get the tailgate down. Went right between the legs. Batter, pitcher, or defense.
Check swing. New Englander takes ball 4. One ball,
but no update as of this point.
Floater down to third base. Look at the force out of Ward at second.
We're checking it more closely now from what we have seen.
Yeah, strike 3.
924 time that received the balk call more than anyone else. Bob Davis.
Training game. And he whistles it right by him. And he's not wasting any time. He gets the. That's it.
You know, there's something very severe.
Center field going back on it. Outman fighting the sun.
At the car accident. Evidently there have been some gallbladder issues.
Down there and got it. Round second and head to third. So Tucker with a hit. And then that was cut short. He had a bad case of moss.
Swing, a little looper.
Throw to third base. It's offline. And a slicer to the left side of the infield. That's caught by Vivas, and that'll
absolutely smashed.
Oh, Lewis into second base.
In left right now.
And he walks. So the go-ahead runs aboard when those for time, and it is granted.
And you can do that.
And it's in the dirt. It goes to the backstop. Clanked off Sullivan's glove, and both 90 feet away. And Hernandez takes a walk, and the bases are with 3 or more hits in his major league debut. Runners, here's the payoff. It'll be 2 as the shortstop Lopes grabs it, steps on second, down the line at third. And Freitas is hit by a pitch.
Not either.
And Ward cracks one on the ground in right field, a base hit. Dodgers lead it. Jones comes in to score. Ryan Ward with a 2-out. Part of the week will be a challenge system. Oh, that's one stroked into right field. Freitas rumbling around third. He will score. And also coming around Ryan Ward. He will score. And then there'll be a 3 challenge system as Zimmer walks.
An interview that he had. He goes, look, umpires have.
He'll have to run down to first with 2 down. Strike out 2-3 the put out. And that ends the 7-4. Dodge both Tulsa and Oklahoma City. The pitching department. All through deep center field and waiting for it.
Configuration of the stands if it's in foul trouble.
And the Padres with a runner aboard. Aaron Oceanbine picks it up, takes his time, and throws it errantly to the 3-2 pitch. Really close, called ball 4. Ravello had a base hit and scored a run his last base. Dodgers will trade it out for a run here as Lewis grabs it. And they're giving him an at-bat here in the game. And the pitch gets away from Freitas and goes to the back. And he's going to walk. So Dodson, and he goes, and there goes the pitch. It's inside. Check swing. The appeal. No. The set, the kick, the pitch. And this will do it. And the Dodgers will hang on.
Well, Mookie, just first, before we get to Gavin, just reaction to kind of getting back out there and getting your first spring start out there.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. was always fun getting out and playing. So yeah, it was cool.
How tough is it when you see a player, a friend like Gavin, who obviously is in a situation this year where it could be a really big year for him, and this could be hopefully a minor setback?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to see, but you know, I'm just going to stay optimistic about everything. I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything, so we just got to get the info and, you know, I'll put some prayers up in the air for him, but hopefully he's all right.
Were you able to talk to him back there, give him any words of encouragement or anything?
You know, in a spot like that, there's really nothing you can say. You know, just gave him a little pat, and I told him I'll call him later on. So we'll see what he says.
So one of those ones that's kind of scary to watch from the dugout, especially when you see a guy grabbing at his knee.
I didn't even see it really. I was watching the ball, so then I saw him go down, or I didn't see him go down. I just saw him laying down. So anytime you're holding a knee, that's always a bad situation, but you know, hopefully he's all right. Like I said, I don't want to jump to any conclusions.
Dave, first we saw some unfortunate news with Gavin Lux going down today. Have you had any updates on him thus far?
I haven't yet. The trainer, our trainer in there, looked at him. Their doctor looked at him. Just from, you know, Gavin's reaction outside of the right knee, something lateral, didn't look good from his reaction. So I think right now we're in the hope phase, and he'll get an MRI later this afternoon. So we should know more tomorrow morning. But yeah, it's it's a tough one. So again, I'm just hoping for the best.
Yeah, I mean, how unfortunate is it when you have a player like Gavin, which there is a lot of expectation, but a lot of excitement for him this year, and to have something like this, which hopefully is just only a minor setback. How challenging is that? It's
challenging, and I think the first place my head goes to is the person, and you know, again, nothing's set yet, but to have a setback like this is tough for a player who's worked so hard, an opportunity. So I don't want to put him to the grave yet, but we'll see. But I know that that's some of the thoughts that, as a player who's been hurt before, those are the things that go through your mind. But let's all just hope that it's benign.
Yeah, and now in just immediate plan, how do you have to look forward with shortstop positioning as you plan for tomorrow? Yeah,
well, as far as tomorrow, Miguel came out of yesterday fine, looked good today, so he'll play Miguel Rojas, so he'll play shortstop, and you know, even if it's shorter term, I think that having CT come in the infield a little bit more probably makes some sense.
All right, Dave, well, thank you so much. Hopefully we get some good news later today.
All right, Kirsten.